What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I have a lot to say on this topic, but I'm going to try to make it as brief as possible. Make sure you watch this video until the end. I'm going to give you all the reasons why Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka need to hang up the phone on Dell Demps and the New Orleans Pelicans front office. This is negotiating one-on-one, and it seems like Magic Johnson is failing miserably right now. So as we know, the Lakers and Pelicans have been going back and forth with trade talks for the last few days. I'm going to start with some of the NBA reporters that I feel are doing shady stuff, like Adrian Wojnarowski. Woj first reported a few days ago that the Pelicans weren't even answering the Lakers' phone calls. We found out that that was not true. The Lakers and Pelicans had been in trade talks for a couple days, so he was either wrong on that or he put out misinformation on purpose to make the Lakers look bad. And then Woj the other day reported the Lakers sent their first offer to the Pelicans. It was Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Rajon Rondo, Michael Beasley, and a first-round draft pick. He said it was a very underwhelming offer and that it was basically disrespectful to send that type of offer to the Pelicans, again, to make the Lakers look bad. And then the real reports came out that the Lakers had presented 5 different offers to the Pelicans, and that one offer that Woj was speaking of just happened to be the weakest offer of all of them. The Lakers had given them 5 different offers. The other 4 are substantially better than that one offer that Woj pointed out. So again, trying to make the Lakers look bad, putting out information, or he just doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. So the Lakers have sent some decent offers to the Pelicans over the last couple of days that they have been looking over, deciding what they want to do. Today, Brad Turner of the LA Times reported that the Lakers are now willing to give up Lonzo Ball, Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Rajon Rondo, Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley, and 2 first-round draft picks for Anthony Davis and Solomon Hill. The reason Solomon Hill would come in the trade with Anthony Davis is because the Pelicans want cap relief, so the Lakers have to take back a bad contract. Solomon Hill is set to make $13 million next year, so the Lakers would be stuck with that $13 million of Solomon Hill's contract next year. Never mind the 27 or whatever that Anthony Davis makes. Solomon Hill's 13 plus AD, that's about $40 million combined next year. So Woj reported that the Pelicans want cap relief, young players, and a player with all NBA potential, plus draft picks. The Lakers have given them all of that in my potential. The young players, Lonzo, Kuzma, the NBA, all-NBA potential guy is Brandon Ingram. They've given them cap relief, taking back Solomon Hill. So the Lakers are offering all that, but here comes Woj in one of his tweets basically saying that the Pelicans want all those things, the all-NBA player with all-NBA potential, and that he doesn't think Ingram, Kuzma, and Lonzo are those guys, and that Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics fits that mold of an all-NBA potential type guy. And what Woj is doing is simply using the Boston Celtics as leverage against the Lakers. The Celtics cannot trade for AD until after the deadline, way after the deadline, July 1st. The Pelicans are basically saying, we want to wait till after the deadline to see what the Pelicans or see what the Boston Celtics can offer. It's complete bullshit. There's no reason why the Pelicans would be dumb enough to pass up a trade involving Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram, Rondo, Lance Beasley, plus 2 first-round picks, and they're going to take the cap hit, taking Solomon Hill's bad contract. That's an absolute home run deal for the Pelicans right there. It's an absolute heist of the Lakers in itself. So in my opinion, the Pelicans would be dumb not to take that offer. But again, Woj pushing that Tatum is that guy and Brandon Ingram isn't. Woj pushing that it's smart for the Pelicans to pass up on that package of the Lakers for a chance to get Jason Tatum on July 1st. This misconception that the media keeps putting out that Jason Tatum is like the next coming, the next Kobe Bryant. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The media is constantly saying how much better the Boston Celtics young players are than the Lakers. So I'm going to put these graphics up here to show you guys to compare. They always want to say Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are so much better than Ingram and Kuzma. I'm going to put these numbers up to prove that that's not the case. Kyle Kuzma's averaging almost 19 points a game, just under 6 rebounds a game. Brandon Ingram, 17 points a game, just under 5 rebounds and 3 assists. while Jaylen Brown is averaging 14 points a game, 2 rebounds, and an assist, and Jason Tatum is averaging 16.5 points a game and 6 rebounds. They're comparable, but Kuzma and Ingram have the edge. And if you want to do Lonzo Ball and Terry Rozier comparison, I'm also going to put up another graphic that shows all three, the Lakers 3 versus Celtics 3, their stat lines with their field goal percentage side by side, to go against this narrative, this misconception that these Celtics players are so much better than the Lakers. The production doesn't lie. The Lakers players have been better than the Celtics players this year. They were better last year, in my opinion. Kyle Kuzma had a better rookie season than Jason Tatum, or just as good as Jason Tatum. We can also put up the how many 30 and 40-point games these guys have, where Kuzma and Ingram blow out Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. So again, this is these NBA guys who I just feel are against the Lakers. They're using the Celtics as leverage, saying that Danny Ainge is on the phone with Dell Demps, promising him this great package come July 1st. It's a bunch of BS. We all know you can't trust Danny Ainge anyways. And why is a guy that can't make a trade for Anthony Davis right now even allowed to get in on this conversation and tell the Pelicans front office to wait, don't make that trade? It's just like Popovich calling Dell Demps and telling him not to deal with the Lakers. It's whatever it is that is going on against the Lakers is blatantly obvious. The media, other people in the NBA, it needs to stop. The Lakers are the Lakers, but they're not allowed to operate like a normal franchise right now. If anybody is going to make a trade with the Lakers, it's going to be, only if they can absolutely rob the Lakers of everything they have. And that's exactly what the Pelicans intend to do. So the offer I told you just a few minutes ago, Lonzo, Kuzma, Ingram, some of the vets, 2 first-round picks. Ramona Shelburne basically said in her tweet, the Pelicans have not rejected this trade. They're 50-50 on it, and basically they're thinking about it. So the Lakers and Pelicans are talking. Supposedly they like this deal the Lakers gave them. And then it's about an hour later, Woj puts out another tweet saying that the Pelicans are now waiting on the Lakers to overwhelm them with a historic haul of picks. They want 4 first-round picks, multiple second-round picks. They want the cap relief. They want the young players. They want everything. All it is playing the Lakers. The Pelicans have had a deal that they've liked for a long time. Behind closed doors, they love the deal that they have already. But they're not going to tell the Lakers that because, again, it's negotiating one-on-one, and Magic Johnson is falling for it. He needs to call their bluff, tell them that offer is it, that's final. That offer, in my opinion, that I've been discussing is too much by itself. But if that's what they give up, fine. That's 3/4 of their team plus 2 first-round draft picks. They're 3 young core players that are all 21, 22 years old, gone, and you get 1 player in AD. He is one of the best players in the NBA, but he's also injury-prone, and then you take on a shitty contract in Solomon Hill, and you lose a couple years of first-round draft picks. That's a whole hell of a lot to give up, even for Anthony Davis. And every time you think the Pelicans are going to be satisfied, it's like, oh, here's the report. The Lakers put out this massive offer to the Pelicans. And they reply with, yeah, we like it, but there's still a little bit of hesitation. There's a couple guys in the organization that don't want to do it. Unless you blow us out of the water with some historic deal, they are just waiting for the Lakers to fold and send them everything. The Lakers cannot give up their future for 1 player. I don't care how good Anthony Davis is. Do not let the media lie to you and make you think that the Lakers need to give up their future for this guy. The Lakers are in a very healthy spot right now with their franchise. If you think about it, they have LeBron James, you have your star player, you got 3 young core players that could all turn into all-stars, you got cap flexibility and cap space going into the summer. And I don't even want to talk about the 2019 free agent list. There's stars all over the place that they could sign this summer. I don't think they have a lot of confidence in stars wanting to play with LeBron. That's why they're trying to go trade for Anthony Davis now, because they don't think any star is going to sign in free agency. But you also have draft picks for the future. If you make this trade, you now have 2 superstar players, which is great. That's a big deal in the NBA. I'm sure AD and LeBron can do some damage. But you now ruin your cap flexibility. You now have no more young players to mold, which is fine, but you're going to have to build a pretty sorry team around Anthony Davis and LeBron. LeBron's getting older. He's dealing with injuries. Anthony Davis is out right now with an injury. He's injury prone. We know that. You lose your cap flexibility, so you got little money to spend this summer and going forward. And then on top of that, you now lose draft assets for years to come. If the Lakers were to give them 4 first-round draft picks, you can't give up first-round draft picks in consecutive years, but that would be first-round draft picks spanning over 8 years if they gave them 4 first-round draft picks. So that is just absolutely ridiculous for the Pelicans to even ask for this. It's all just smoke and mirrors. The Pelicans like the deal that they have. They can sit there and say, oh, we don't love Lonzo or Ingram or Kuzma. Wait until they actually get traded and they put these guys at the podium for their press conference, and they're going to be loving on these guys. They like this. They've liked the last however many offers that the Lakers have given them, but they think they can keep squeezing the Lakers, and Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka need to stop falling for it. The other thing that I wanted to throw in is Woj also reported that Anthony Davis gave the Pelicans a list of 4 teams that he would be willing to sign with long term. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is a bogus list, and I'll tell you the reason why he did it. The list of teams he gave them were the Knicks, Lakers, Clippers, Bucks. Those are the 4 teams. We look at the Knicks. The Knicks have nothing to give for Anthony Davis. The Knicks already got rid of Kristaps Porzingis. They don't have any other assets to give up for Anthony Davis, so the Knicks are off the table. The Clippers, they also don't have shit. You're going to give up Lou Williams, Gallinari, Tobias Harris. They don't have close to enough. The Clippers haven't even made an offer, so the Clippers are off the table. And then you look at the Bucks. They're not going to give up Giannis. Chris Middleton's a free agent. Eric Bledsoe makes too much money. So the Bucks also don't have anybody to give up for Anthony Davis. And that's why Anthony Davis and Rich Paul gave them this list, because it's a bogus list. So when the Pelicans look at this list of 4 teams, the only team they can look at that can give them what they want is the Lakers. And at the end of the day, right now, there is only one team that can give the Pelicans the deal that they want, and that's the Los Angeles Lakers. So the Pelicans need to stop bullshitting around. Rob and Magic need to stick to their guns, hang up the phone on these guys and tell them, we're not doing any more of this because we're not playing these games any longer, and I guarantee the Lakers will come out on the winning side. If they fold and they make this ridiculous deal of 4 first-round draft picks plus give up the whole team, trust me, they're going to regret it going into the future. Magic Johnson does not want to go down as the guy who came in and set the Lakers back another 10 years. So we will see what's going to happen. I just wanted to give all those updates, give my opinion. Rob Pelinka, Magic Johnson, hang up the phone right now. Tell them to kick rocks unless they come back with a reasonable counter. What they're asking for is just ridiculous. I'll let you guys know if any more updates come along. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all guys later, and go Lakers.